Hey everybody, Patrick here from Rap Forward. It's May 20th, 2013, and this is Monday Night Paintball. Alright guys, time for some paintball news and industry trends. If you're a fan of the video game Call of Duty, you might have played on the map called Nuketown. Well, Tippmann Sports has built a replica field at Paintball Explosion in East Dundee, Illinois. This map is extremely lifelike to the one that you'll find in the video game, down to all the smallest details, even the locations of the barriers. Very cool. Apparently this has been a big hit, which leads us to this week's topic of discussion, which is, out of all of the maps on Call of Duty other than Nuketown, which one would you like to see turn into a real-life paintball field? Go to our Facebook page and let us know. Battlegrounds Paintball is putting on an event called Jungle Run, the battle for Quezon, on June 21st through the 23rd. This is going down in Greenwood, Indiana. Pre-registration before June 16th is going to be $50. After June 16th, it will be $65, so be sure to jump on that if you're planning on attending. The basic storyline behind this scenario is reenacting the Battle of Quezon in 1968 during the U.S.-Vietnam War. Now, my favorite toy growing up was Legos, and it looks like they're going to have some paintball sets coming out in 2013. Now, the personality they're going to give these figurines is going to be very boisterous and always challenging each other to paintball matches. Sounds pretty lifelike to me. Brush Research Manufacturing, or BRM, is releasing a tool both for firearms and paintball guns that's going to help you smooth out some machining marks as well as other errors on the insides of your barrels and chambers. Up to now, this company has made flexible hones and industrial brushes, but now they're coming out with this new product that's going to help you increase your accuracy and consistency on the paintball field. Very cool. In unrelated news, the San Jose Sharks were robbed Thursday night in a game against the LA Kings. With about 2 minutes left to go, referees native to the LA area decided to make a very bad call, which resulted in a 3-on-5 power play. The Sharks, who had previously been up by a point, found themselves down by one only a few seconds later. Screams of discontent could be heard from every corner of the globe, as it seems that our playoff beards won't be able to grow much longer if the officials keep making calls like this. For this week's tactical tip, I'm going to hand over the stage to Jason Smiley. Jason is one of our followers on Facebook. I see him posting on our page very regularly, and he found out a way to speed load his Dmags. Check it out.
So I got the new Rap Forward Dmags, which are pretty nice magazines, although they do take a little while to load. Normal loading, you'd have to load in each paintball individually. Takes a little while if you want to load up a whole bunch of these magazines, and since these magazines are fairly cheap, you want to stock up and get a whole bunch. Obviously, just carry them on you. Since they are cheap enough, I can carry a lot. I do carry these instead of reloads or anything like that on my person. So I wanted a way to be able to quickly load these magazines when I'm back in my car or back, getting new air, that kind of stuff. So I was trying to develop a speed loader for these magazines. The first thing, part of my speed loader mechanism here, is just this foam block. This is just a base here that's able to hold the magazines upright, so it's easier to load. You just insert the magazines into each little pocket, and I have enough on here for 6 magazines. Just set the magazines down, like so. Sets them up. Second part is basically something that I need to hold the top end. Is just same sort of deal with the foam cut. It just slides over the top. It's a little bit smaller than the bottom piece, but just fits over the top. This is just so it can line up everything correctly for me for quickly reloading. Now the loader itself is this piece here. This is just a 10-round tube, actually 2 10-round tubes taped together here. Then there's a feed neck here that's angled feed neck, standard paintball angled feed neck. It goes feed neck. The point of this is you just take a hopper. You can attach any kind of hopper onto there. That holds the paintballs that are going to be loaded, queued up to load. The bottom there is drilled out just enough so that the paint doesn't fall out very easily. It will fall out if you really whale paint into it, but as soon as I hold it up right, it'll load the paintballs into the queue, into this holder there. You can see the paintball holds in there okay without me. If I wail on it real hard or something like that, it'll fall out. But queues up 10 rounds. I haven't measured out. That's why I had to use two 10-round tubes, because we got this extra space here. Queues up 10 rounds for paintballs that go into the Dmags. Last mechanism, it's just this dowel rod here. This is a 5/8 inch dowel rod, just big enough that it slides into the top of this loader here. So in order to use this loader, you're going to have to queue up the paintballs in the tube here. There's 10 rounds. You just insert it. It holds it kind of just snugly onto the front. Let's see if I can see here. But this is why I have the top, just so I can kind of easily hold the tube right up to the edge, move it over, run it again. So when I hold it up to the tube like this, you just put the dowel rod in, push down, boom. Load up 10 more rounds, move it on over, run another stack down in, move it 10 rounds, move it to the next mag, run a stack down, another 10 rounds, move it over, so forth, so on. And it loads mags right up. Pretty nice, pretty clean, quick and easy. Just don't push too hard, obviously, on the dowel rod, otherwise you'll smash paintballs. You can see in there, it's kind of like how I have it set up there. That's just so you don't fly off the edge with the tube when you're trying to aim it up. After you're done, you pull it off, and you got your Dmags magazines loaded up. No more, so just smacking the bottom, locks the mechanism down, so you have the less spring pressure on the ball stack itself. So yeah, that's it. That's all there is to it. You can load these magazines fairly quickly. I was just showing you. Works great. I'll see you guys later.
If you have any tactical tips you'd like to have in Monday Night Paintball, go ahead and either post it to our page or send me a PM. Either way, I'll get it. This summer, we're planning on releasing the DVD to Operation End War 3. If you guys aren't familiar, Operation End War is a yearly mag-fed only game that we host in California, and so far it's the largest mag-fed only game in the world. The DVD will contain footage both from the general's perspective as they plan missions from their CP, and from the soldier's perspective as they engage in intense firefights out there on the battlefield. There's also a bunch of player interviews in the footage that might interest you. Here's a clip. Alright guys, so we're out here at Operation End War 3, and I'm doing an interview with Hector here. Now, Hector looks kind of like a pistolier. You got two Titmans here.
Yeah, I do.
How's that working for you?
Working great. This is all I use.
You don't know like rifle, nothing?
No, I do not use a rifle. I only use my pistols right here.
You don't have an issue with accuracy or anything?
Not at all.
Now, how many go in the magazine?
I get 7 rounds per magazine, 8 when I throw one in the chamber and slap it in.
Okay, so let's say 7, you got 21, 42, 14, and 56 rounds?
Yeah.
You got 56 on you? And plus you got these
oh yeah, and I got my 10-round tubes right here, so I get at least 3 more mags if I'm lucky.
Okay, cool, very cool. So how are you? How's your success out there right now?
It's actually doing really good. The only time I've either been running out of paint, you know that since the beginning of the game I haven't gone out. I run into paint. One guy, one of the blues charged me. I got him. Luckily before he got me, but the thorn bush got me, so I decided to.
It's a lot of thorns. There's like blackberries and
yeah,
stuff. Right? Yeah.
Blackberries are murder.
Now you got an interesting kind of holster combo here. Why didn't you do the Laura Croft? Why'd you go with the...
Oh, well, actually, I only have one true holster, which is this one. And then I really had no place to put my second one, so I always threw it in here. But sometimes I forget about it and I'll start running and it'll actually slide through. So what I did was, for one of the magazines that holds, like the AR magazines, I just took off the bungee right there and slid it right in.
Pretty cool, man.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, we're going to continue to look at some of the players' gear out here. We got some pretty inventive stuff. Thank you very much, Hector, and good luck out there.
Yeah, no problem. Thank you.
The DVD will be released this summer on the RAP4 catalog. Be sure to check it out to see exactly what it's like to be in a mag-fed only battle. A couple of weeks ago, our tactical tip was from Murphy, who talked about pug tanks, which is basically a miniature tank that you can take out to a lot of scenario games. Here's some footage from the Iwo Jima paintball match where he played the part of a tank. If you have any interesting paintball footage you'd like to be included in Monday Night Paintball, just go to our Facebook page and let me know. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Now remember, Monday Night Paintball is your show. We make it from the content generated from our Facebook page, so if there's anything you'd like to see in next week's episode, just go to facebook.com/rap4usa and let us know. Looking forward to hearing from you. We'll see you out there.